now we're going to test importing directly from the SD card into Lightroom. This will bring it from the card as well as copying it from the card and placing a copy onto my hard drive. So I'm going to hit import. I'm going to use an existing catalog because you know how to create a catalog already. I'm going to import, select the source, which should be here we go, my SD card. And here are the photos. Just to make it go a little quicker, I'll just limit the number of cards that the number of images that I import. Now here's the part to pay attention to. In the file handling, you can do some things such as not bringing in duplicates. You can add a develop setting. You can rename the files. You can change the meta file to, for example, put in some specialized IPTC data into the meta files. But here's where it gets interesting. We're going to import into a subfolder by date. And I've told it before that if I'm going to import the files, I want to put them into my year, my folder that I've named by the year, and onto my data drive. Okay, so I hit import, and what that will do is copy the files from the SD card and import them into Lightroom. So that's done, and it, by the way, it ejects the SD card at the end of the process. Now, if I go to my data folder, oops, that's my Lightroom folder. If I go to the data folder, you'll see, well, today is the 16th of January. It's copied them into a folder called 2025 January 7th. And the reason it did that is that the files, the photos were taken on the 7th. So it looks at the metadata of the files and places them there. Now, if you don't have any metadata like that, I don't know what it does, but most cameras will provide that metadata. All right, so that's basically how you could import them. Personally, I find it a little annoying because if I have multiple shoots in there, multiple days, or if I have two cameras and the date was off on one of the cameras, it will put them into some difficult to understand folder name. So I prefer to do it where I copy the files first and then import them. Doing it this way, it does give me the option to rename this folder. So say I wanted to rename it. Say I like the format that it's placed in it, but I want to remember that this is real estate anyway, bracketed shoot. All right, files are here, and that's worked. If I wanted to, I could rename it, renumber it, whatever, but that seems fine. Okay, that is that.